What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video talking about the best methods for you guys to get tokens here in NBA 2K22 Myteam in season number 4, and I'm going to help you guys make your token count look something like this to something like this. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button as we are on the road to 80,000 subscribers. Now let's get into this video and talk about really the best methods for you guys to make tokens here in Myteam. So first thing what I'm going to talk about is going to be in the agenda screen here. When you guys do look at the new season agendas that we did just get, that was obviously for the Galaxy Opal Tatum, what people don't realize is that you can actually still get 60 tokens for free just by doing this. So not only is this going to help you guys get through your collector level, but this is also going to help you guys get 60 additional tokens here and a free Galaxy Opal. So it is 110% worth doing Tatum because, again, not only are you going to be getting a free Opal, but you're going to be getting tokens as well as a bunch of cards towards your collector level. Now, going into the lifetime agendas here, there also is this Kobe's 81-point game. Again, people actually have no idea that this is in the game still, which is kind of surprising to me. And this is going to be, again, another free 24 tokens. So it's definitely worth just going through and make sure you guys go ahead and complete these as well. I don't really want to talk about collector level too much. However, I do think that there is a good amount of tokens that it still can be obtained relatively easy. You guys can see at 2,200 cards collected. Now, again, if you guys just started or, you know, you are no money spent and you don't care about collector level, like, there's a reason why I'm not going to push this too much. It's obviously because 2,200 cards is a lot, and I do know that it does take a lot of MT to get here. However, again, if you guys do, you know, end up collecting a lot of cards, 250 tokens is a lot. So, I mean, I would honestly try to make a push for this if you guys can, but it's really not that big of a deal if you guys can't, because there is this one at 160, or not 160, at 1,600 cards for 175 tokens that you guys can go ahead and just get as well. Now, as I've talked about in the past, you guys can see in completed lifetime agendas, there is all of these things, the Atlantic Division, Central, all the divisions and stuff like that, and as well as the city uniforms. These are really good, and I highly recommend doing these, mainly because when you guys do go into the rewards queue here, you guys can see, obviously, there's a bunch of free, you know, jersey collections that will give you a bunch of tokens. So it's definitely worth going through and completing these as well, because, again, they do give you a lot of tokens. Now, again, the number one thing I'm going to obviously say to get tokens is locking in sets, right? You guys can see I have all the heat check ones, all the NBA series ones, all the base set series ones, and in the beginning of this video, you guys obviously saw all those tokens that I just get was from locking in these heat check sets. Now, the reason why I normally don't talk about collections and everything like that is because, again, a lot of people think that, you know, when you're locking in sets or whatever, that you have to be spending money to lock in these sets. That is not entirely true at all, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of these sets can be done for actually pretty cheap. So if you guys do have a lot of MT, say like maybe you end up, you know, flipping a card, maybe you, you know, are like, hey, you know, I'm buying a little bit of packs here. Maybe you open up like a 20 box randomly, you pull a KD, you throw a bunch of Hall of Fames on him, you flip him, he sells for like 3 mil, right? You could easily take that million MT and lock in all these heat check sets, which actually will give you 750 tokens like right out the gate. And again, they're actually pretty cheap considering, you know, again, these things, you know, it depends obviously on the day that you do it. But most of them you guys can get for 2,000 or under MT, which is actually not that bad. Again, like I understand, you know, in the long run of things, if you guys are no money spent, maybe you may look at it pretty bad. But you guys can see here that we're just going to go through the Grizzly set here. Sam Merrill, 1,500 MT is the cheapest one I've seen so far. Going through this one, we're looking at 2,016, so another 1,500 one. Jarrett Culver, another 1,500 one. You know, Brandon Clark. We're going to just keep going through a little bit here. Another 1,500 one. I know the only one that's expensive in the set is John Morant, where obviously, you know, some of these guys are going to be going for, you know, decent amounts, which does kind of suck. But again, if you take your time when you're going through these sets, you're going to be able to lock in these sets for a lot cheaper than you guys probably think. Again, I did this for obviously like a lot of MT, but I mean, as long as you're taking your time with it and as long as you're taking advantage of other situations, like you obviously have the pickup challenge that does give you a free heat check pack every single day. You also have the, you know, as you're leveling up, you get heat check packs as well. So make sure you guys are taking the time to go ahead and get these packs because, again, these sets actually hold a lot more value in tokens than you probably realize. As I've talked about in the past too, domination is still some of the best things that you guys can go ahead and grind for getting tokens. I mean, especially the 75th domination. This gives you literally 60 tokens per, you know, I was gonna say conference, but per division, which is really good. You also get the, you know, obviously the coaches packs and everything like that. And then at the end of these games, do give you 5 tokens each as well. So it's really not that bad. You're gonna be getting what it is, it is 375 tokens, somewhere around there. All time and current dom, they give you a bunch of tokens as well. And then homecoming dom does give you 10 tokens per division, which isn't really that great. I mean, 10 is, I mean, it gives you 60 tokens, and at the end, I don't really remember if these final spots give you tokens or not. You guys can see I didn't even really bother going through and doing them because obviously, you know, you guys know I stopped grinding on this account. But you also do have spotlight challenges. Now, the thing is with these, I think a lot of people like underrate how good these really are. So for challenges that you guys could be using for XP, I mean, you can go through these and do this pretty efficiently. Again, the reason why I recommend doing these is like they're 30, you know, as a base, so you get 30 tokens per thing. This one, so if you just look at the step spotlight, you're going to get 30 tokens, a sharp badge, a diamond shoe, another sharp badge, a diamond boost, and a Hoff badge. So like, it's pretty damn worth it, in my opinion, to go ahead and do all that. And then this one, you obviously get 75 tokens for completing. You have to be level 40. But like I said, it's all XP, so you're going to be grinding through this anyway. So you're actually going to get 5 additional tokens and 10 additional tokens there. So this one actually gives you 90 free tokens just from grinding through the game. So it is definitely worth going through it and doing a lot of these challenges because, again, they do hold a lot more value than you guys probably realize. Now, if you guys are looking for the best game modes to go ahead and get tokens, I'm going to let you guys know right now, these 3 right here are obviously the best ones you can go ahead and grind. Clutch time is really good because clutch time, I mean, on the wheel, like 9 times out of 10, you're either going to get MT or tokens. So you're either going to be building up your MT total or you're going to be able to get a ton of tokens. And I do really mean a ton of tokens. You know, when I go through clutch time and I play all 10 games, in like a run, there's probably a good shot that you're going to make maybe, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 tokens, which maybe doesn't sound like a lot, but a lot of people are playing for Reggie, so you're going to be getting a lot of tokens before you even realize what's kind of going on. In the draft set here, you know, when you do get to that final board and that top board, there is good spots where there's, you know, 5 token spots, there's 10 token spots, all sorts of stuff like that. Triple Threat Online is really good as well because you do end up getting that 5 and that 3 token spot a lot on the top board. That middle row, you do end up getting the 3 and the 1 a lot as well, which is always good. I mean, I know people don't really want it because, again, Kazi Russell is really good, but it's still a pretty good prize, so you really can't, you know, hate on it too much, I guess. One thing I will say that is super underrated that people don't really pay attention to is the tokens that you can get in Limited. Last week, so not this weekend, but last weekend, there was actually spots for 25 tokens that you were able to get. So there was a 25 spot, there was a 10 spot. I saw somebody get a 15 spot and a 5 spot, as well as, like, obviously the single spots. But all of those tokens, like, you can get 60 tokens just from grinding Limited, which is not, or 50. Well, technically you get more, but you know what I mean? It's like 55 tokens in total or whatever. But the whole point is that grinding Limited is another underrated game mode too that I think a lot of people overlook just because, I mean, again, yeah, obviously you're chasing the ring. Maybe you're going for the Hoff badge. You're going for, you know, the promo packs, everything like that. But there is still good token spots that you guys can get out of Limited as well. Now, I will say that, unfortunately, you know, when it does come to tokens here, there's really nothing that great in the token market to go ahead and get. Like, Baron Davis really is the best card that you guys can get. And you guys know that I actually, you know, did that 750 token pack opening video. You guys really did enjoy it. So that's kind of why I wanted to build up my tokens on this account as well. Baron Davis is cool. I mean, he's definitely one of the better point guards, I feel like, in this game. But it's a lot of tokens to be kind of outclassed by some of the viable point guards already. So what I want you guys to do is do me a favor. If this video gets to 150 likes, I'm going to go ahead and drop another pack opening video. I'm not going to do the Mystic packs. I'm going to wait until they update them. But if you guys do want to see another video like that, just let me know down below and I will go ahead and do that. I actually think it was a lot of fun because, again, like, we spent a lot of, you know, tokens. I mean, 750 tokens is a lot. So we spent a lot to literally get nothing. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what we can do. Maybe next time, you know, maybe we end up getting a card or something like that. Like, that would be pretty cool. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's just go ahead and wrap it up. Maybe we'll open up one pack. Maybe we pull another Opal Giannis. We'll see what happens, but probably not. If I had to guess, yeah, no shake. It'll be an Amy, Oscar Robertson. Cool. Love you guys. Peace.